weekly at the moment. So we're hitting up the 17th through to the 25th of February this week. So I hope you are all doing very, very well. I've been better. I've been better. Twins' birthday was, a bit of a low-key event. A low-key event would actually be, a low-key explanation of it. But, oh well, shit happens. But, isolation's fun, isn't it, guys, when you got to do this? It is. 10 days of isolation, we'll call it that. Okay, we'll stick with that. But at least it's giving me some chance to get some around the house shit done, because who doesn't love to do that sort of stuff? Okay. So I hope you're all doing well. We're going to hit all 12 star signs in non-astrological order, because I don't do things around the wheel. We're going to do it completely out of sequence like we always do. So whatever sign the astrological cards predicts is the next sign we will read. As I said, this runs from the 17th to the 25th, 17th through the 25th of February, as we're hitting now towards the end of the month. So that's lovely. So each of the signs that will pertain to Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements, your big four, this is what you need to be looking for. Okay? So without further ado, let's find out who's number one, who'll be going first, because I don't know either. Pisces. So the fish, you're first today, darlings. Let's see what's coming in for you, my fishy friends. See if I can change this angling a little bit, because it's a little bit, crazy as usual. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements for the 17th through to the 25th of February. So I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods, but I hope you're all doing it very, very well. Here it's a little bit crazy, I've got to admit. It's very crazy here, where I'm from at the moment. Okay, so let's find out what your week's going to look like, fish. Fishy friends, what's going on for you guys? Interesting. All right, for your week that's to come, the whole underlying energy for the whole week is that of the King of Swords, being very authoritative, commanding, being a bit cutthroat maybe. It's really about the intellect over the emotion, holding that emotion, not letting it play any part in what's going on at the moment. You're being very, very analytical at the moment, especially with your ideas, your thoughts, your designs, how you're tackling things, how your approach is to things. You're very upfront, very raw, very to the point. You're very analytical. You're very articulate. You're saying it like you want it done. There's not much room for interpretation here. You're making it to a point, very, very direct, very forceful here, very, very strong. Noodles. So we look at your week. We start off with Thursday and Friday, the 17th and 18th-ish. And we're looking at the Six of Pentacles reversed. Sit here for a minute. Six of Pentacles reversed. So this is saying that there is a lack of equal give and take. There's a lack of equality here, especially through monetary means and or there's like the lion's share. This would be the reflection of that it is not, equal give and take. It's not being divided up. There's a sense of being neglected when it comes to your portion of what you deserve in monetary or in payment here. I feel like you've been a bit sticked or scrooged, sorry. Your second card, which reflects Saturday and Sunday, the 19th and 20th now. We have the Knight of Cups. This is an invitation or an approach. This is an offering of sorts, a proposal, someone gifting you their cup. I'm feeling like you've actually got an offering here, as in something really, really decent. I feel like this individual is bringing you to see things to a new perspective. And this is a very emotional perspective, I want to say as well. This person could either be actually offering their heart on the sleeve sort of thing. This is going to be a very meaningful experience for you, I want to say. Whether this turns out to be an actual relationship, a best friend situation, a significant other of some divination, this is important, I feel. I feel like this person is coming in not just offering their time or their service, but offering you something that sort of money can't buy, a perspective, knowledge of sorts, something very important. Then we move to sort of Mondays and Tuesdays energy, which we're looking at something a little bit different here with the Eight of Swords. Because this is that real sensation of being imprisoned here, being really locked in to a sense of crisis, of conflict, of imprisonment, being bounded, being shackled to something, being unable to move, unable to leave, unable to escape. With this card, it always has that connotation, though, that it is just in one's mind. You are not actually in any actual danger. It's a fear system. It is a design. It's all up in your head. Like, there may be some anxiety, there may be some issue here, but I don't feel that it is really that deep rooted. It's more in your head rather than around you. As we come into the end of the week, Pisces, I do feel that with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday energy, the Ace of Wands. Hey, Jess. So there really is a creation or a beginning here, an invention. There is that real sense of a beginning here to start. I feel like this is a fresh new seed in a beginning, Pisces, on this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday that you really, really want to undertake, that you really want to invest in here. This may be an idea that's just literally been plucked out the clouds, or this is something that you have had in the back of your mind system for a very, very, very long time, and you finally got the chance to move forward and to give it this a go, this creation, this beginning. This is a very meaningful escapade. I feel like this will go down in the history books. So let's recap now. So at the beginning of the week, you're not feeling right, lack of equality through monetary means, and then this offering or this proposal, this person comes through. You're feeling a little bit crisis, you're feeling a bit conflicted, you're feeling a little imprisoned, you're not maybe quite sure what to do with it, but then it comes clear, like the big Ace of Wands, a light bulb, boom, it clicks in. But the underlying of all of this is being analytical, it's being very forceful, it's being very, very moving forward in that direction of authoritative energy. So it's not a bad week, Pisces. It's not a bad week. Okay, next sign, Virgo, it will be next. Just give me 2 secs, guys. Just stay with me for a sec, I know. Sorry. Cousin I haven't spoken to in quite some time has just texted me out of the blue, so I just quickly get that off the screen. And yes, okay, so let me get coffee. Isolation, honestly, it's fun. Noodles. All right, for Virgo then, let's see what's happening for you guys for the week from 17th to the 20th. Yeah, I just said the same thing. All right, Virgo. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the 17th through to the 25th of February. Being stuck inside is just not doing throat chakra any good with this dusty air. Okay, for Virgo, okay, well that will work. Go with that. Whoa, Spirit's granted you all your cards all at once. All right, so the underlying energy for your week, the Ace of Wands reversed. There's a real sense here of something lacking here. Lacking in, I want to say lacking in want in a way. False start. Something's being delayed, or something's not coming in the way you had hoped. There's a lack of hope here towards this. It's feeling very empty here. Like things keep cancelling out. Like every time you try to get movement on something, someone cancels the plans or something. It's like rain on the wedding day. It's just that unfortunate system of events that keep making this not come in. This week's like a dead in the water kind of feeling. It's a different one, Virgo. All right, so your Thursday, Friday, 17th, 18th of February, yeehaw, 5 of Swords reversed. We are feeling dejected here. We are feeling like we lost the battle, we lost the war, and right now we really are being pushed out. We are leaving without our swords, tail between legs sort of feeling. We gave it our all, we gave it our good shot, but we've been staunched or emaciated through our intellect, through our maybe even principle systems, I want to say, and you really are feeling dejected. Like you really, really did lose this one. For Saturday and Sunday, I'm seeing with the Queen of Wands reversed, you are pretty pissed about this, Virgo. You are pretty pissed about this, and you are deciding to really voice that. You're not really showing up for other people, I want to say. So if there's anything going on where there's an event or you've given your word that you'll be there or whatnot, you're not going to be. You're pulling back. You're deciding to be really fickle here, to really not invest in other people. It's all about me, I at the moment, Virgo. And you're a bit cut. You're a bit cut snake at the moment. So you're really, really trying to make yourself feel better, I guess you could say, by just making what you want to do happen at the time. It's very emotional need of oneself and not really caring about how that really binds with everyone else. But your mind will change as the week goes on. Monday and Tuesday, Strength card, sign of Leo now, star sign coming through, major arcana. You are deciding to pull back and get back in touch with your strength, your tenacity, and your will of courage to control, to be in perfect unison here with the beast rather than trying to rage against it. And it's that sense of having enough energy to be able to keep going with this, this consistency, this constant. But then we go to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Virgo, and it switches up again because now we're looking at the 9 of Pentacles reverse. This is talking about some roguery, some bad faith, or possibly the loss of a very valuable friendship or possession here. Someone's coming in and taking something, or you're about to lose something like sands through the hourglass. It's just going to slip straight through your fingers. And I'm seeing this is what you're really going to need, that strength that you've just been investing in before this act or before this happens, because you're going to need that to push forward through the next week, Virgo, if that makes sense to you. And this, I think, is where that Ace of Wands is on its head here as the whole underlying energy, because there is a real sense of just not coming in, things not coming in together, or not moving forward. It's just not correct. So I would really say to you, don't get too bogged down this week in things going as they should, when they should, as they should, because I'm seeing there will be you're going to be trying to build on sand. It's going to shift, it's going to move, and you're going to need to be flexible. I think that beginning of the week, the only sword card, intellect, Mercury and energy, Virgo, Mercury's your ruler, feeling a bit numbed through communication here. All right. He's so busy worrying about the punt, he walks right into the back. You have to bear with me, people. We are going at a very snail-like pace today, because that's the way it goes. Capricorn. We're still very much in the thick of it. Capricorn. For the week to come, 17th through to the 25th of January. Let's see what's happening for Capricorn. 17th to the 25th of February. For Capricorns. Coming up the 17th through to the 25th of February 2022. And I hope everyone had a good Valentine's Day on Monday. and a well. All right, Capricorn. Wow, what have you got happening here? Ooh. Wow, well, you got the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands reversed as well for your underlying energy for the week, the same as what Virgo just had. Some consistencies here actually to the last two readings. Capricorn, what are you doing? Well, your underlying energy for the whole week, 17th through to the 25th of February, is that the Ace of Wands reversed, exactly like I just said to Virgo. There is a sense of things not coming in here, not being able to get things off the ground, not getting the consistency to move forward, having an idea and it falling flat on itself before it's even begun. Real cancellations of plans, everything's just slipping through one's fingers. The beginning of the week, Thursday, Friday, 17th, 18th, we are looking at the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Bad odds, inconsistencies here, feeling like things aren't really going the way they should be for you right now. There's a real sense of chance is not on your side. In fact, you're not even being gifted the chance. It's just that lack of prosperity here to be able to make anything move forward, to make anything be able to work. It's just the whole sense of bad odds, no chances to be had, no opportunities you may feel. It's like, I feel like you've been forgotten in Destiny's Wheel. But be that as it may, on Saturday and Sunday, I see that you are going to pull that shit together, Capricorn, as you do. The Chariot sign of Cancer's major arcana coming through here. Moving forward in a warlike rant, really pushing forward through the disdain, through the war, to get the triumph, to get where you need to be, regardless of what's going on. You're being very balanced, you're taking your time, but you are moving forward, and you are very much... Sorry about that. Go now. So the Chariot is that of the movement. It is of the forward movement. It is that of the balance, of the triumph here in moving forward. You are controlling your emotions, though. You're not being emotionally invested into this. You're trying to pull those emotions away and be quite vigor and move forward in that, you know, if destiny has, you know, forgotten me, I'll make my own destiny and follow my own stars, because the Chariot, like, is also very influenced by all 12 of the zodiac signs. You know, it's that sense of being guided. It's that sense of being moved where you need to be when you need to be there, even though you feel that destiny has forgotten you, Capricorn. Monday, Tuesday, Two of Pentacles. You're trying to be very agile here. Death stick time. Trying to be very agile here, trying to balance out, trying to handle your money matters, balance it out. Being very agile here, but you are getting very, very tired, Capricorn, of always having to balance it out and try and make it move back and forward like a seesaw, chop and change, chop and change. You just want it to all settle and it to get some sort of regularity. The end of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. King of Swords, you know, again, authoritative, being commanding. People don't really need to know what you think because you're going to tell them. Point blank, period, make no mistake, and make no apologies for that fact. You're commanding it. You're controlling it. You're being very analytical, very articulate, and you're being very much emotionally not invested. This is all about the mind over matter. There is definitely no heart in this. You're coming off cold, Capricorn, this week. I'm going to be raw to you. You're coming off cold because you are being very analytical and you're trying to pull out those emotions, push them aside. Now, you're in this stance of being very commanding, controlling, authoritative. This is great. It's great for you. But outsiders looking in are just seeing a very icy, cold exterior with someone that doesn't have much of a emotional switch, someone that is very emotionally uninvested. and it's putting them off a little bit. I want to say they're not quite getting where you're coming from, because you've got some real poignant points here, Capricorn, but they're just not seeing why you're so invested when you've got no emotion attached to it. They're seeing it as a bit polarizing here, I want to say. And that's where this inconsistency is coming from. It's falling through the hands. It's slipping straight through, I feel, because, yeah, that's the issue there. All right, 2-second break. Is he here? I think Shannon's got it. All right, so let's have a look to see what the next sign will be for the week of the 17th to the 25th. And we've got Sagittarius, so the Centaurs will be next. We'll just have a little intermediate. As I said, this one will be at a very slow pace, guys, because I just, my energy levels are way low. I'm surprised I even was not going to attempt this, actually. I wasn't going to do it live because it's a bit hectic, all isolating me and the kids and everything, so it's a bit hectic. But not only that, things can go at a moment's notice. I've got a voice now, but in 2 seconds' time I might not. So it's all a little choppy changey, so we just got to roll with that. Okay, guys? Good. I love it. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming in for your week, the 17th through to the 25th of Febs. Oops, that did not work at all. Let's start that again. Sagittarius, 17th through to the 25th of February. 2-6. Change in the lid, $5. Okay, so Sagittarius, 17th through to the 25th. For Sagittarius. All right, let's see what's coming in for the Sag for the week of the 17th through to the 25th of February, please, spirits and guides. What's coming in for Sun? Yep, all right. What do we got here? Ooh, everything's a little on its bonkers. I just said that, bonkers. Your week's bonkers, Sagittarius. Give me one moment. Yeah, no. Okay, so your underlying energy for the week is that of the Knight of Pentacles, being very, very meticulous here, very laborious, very methodical, moving forward very, very slowly, and that need to adjust as you make the movement or before you make the movement. Is that real consensus? The Knight of Pentacles, he comes in years. He takes a long time. But when he does come in, he does tend to bring with him a lot of gifts, a lot of insight, a lot of security, especially in that pentacle and that monetary means and or material gains here. You know, it's that real methodical, real moving it forward, one step at a time. Let me just help this little fella out with this saucy. This saucy really wants this black sauce. There we go, darling. We'll have that black sauce with that noodle. Don't ask, please don't ask. Okay, so we're starting off the week, you know, Thursday, Friday, the 17th and 18th, with the Six of Cups reversed. So there really is this consensus of thinking about new opportunities. You're being very nostalgic and you're thinking about new opportunities that are soon to come. You're hoping to bring, I think, a bit of the old back into the new, like a revamping, redoing of society's old ways back into the fresh of the new. It's like bringing back leg warmers, you know what I mean? It's that sort of consensus. But I'm seeing here that this attachment or something that you may have to this may fail. But I'm seeing that you really are going to enjoy, Sagittarius, the fact of reliving this niche, this idea. It's bringing back a flavour of the past to relive it in the future. The example of this might be, you might be banging out the Beastie Boys, you know what I mean? Or something that is not current, but something that gave you a great reflection of when you think back of it in the past. We've got 2 sixes straight. We've got synchronicities actually here. We've got the 6 of Cups reversed, the 6 of Swords. Then we've got the 2 of Pentacles reversed with the 2 of Wands. Ellen, my love. Hey, meow to you too, my love. Glad you could stop by. So Sagittarius, we've got synchronicities here. 6622. You know what I mean? So I don't know what that might attain to for you, but I feel like that's got something in that. With your Saturday and Sunday, Sag, we've got that Six of Swords. You know, this is a journey. This is a headstrong attempt to beat some sort of anxiety or depression or something that has really held you back, something that has really stopped you from making gains here moving forward. And you're on a bit of a journey here. You are moving forward away from this, and you are expelling a lot of this issue. You're just taking with you the swords itself and your child, and you're moving forward. Like them 2 sixes there, you know, it's crazy. Then we go into Monday and Tuesday, Sag, and that's when these twos come through. The Two of Pentacles reverse. I really feel here that there is a real sense of trying to handle matters, but it's all falling apart. You're on your head here. You're dropping things. There's no sense of joy in it anymore. It's all enforced. It's all masked. It's put on, I want to say. It's not genuine joy or genuine security or genuine ability here. It's fluffing it kind of thing. And at the end of the week, you know, we're looking at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, you're always welcome, my love. That Two of Wands, that's the decision. You know, you're looking at the idea system of it, you know, before it came into its living, breathing viability that's in its current. And you're wondering, are they one and the same? You're really dissecting it. There's a choice here to be made. Can this keep going on in its current living, breathing system? Or do we need to get back, Sagittarius, to the ideal system and make it in that image and scrap what we actually got now? And it's that sense of getting real here. And this is why I'm seeing that Knight of Pentacles in the base, because this is something that's been long running for you for a very, very long time. This isn't days, weeks, months. This is years. This is a constant need to want this, to want it to be up here the same as it is here. The reality and the ideal system, one and the same, without having to try to juggle and drop stuff everywhere, without trying to have to do all of this craziness. Sick of being unstable, wants solidified actualness in it. All right, let's look at the next sign now. Oh, Leo. Luscious Leos, 17th through to the 25th. Let's see what's coming in for your week. For the Leos. For Leo. Stuff. For Leo, for the 17th to the 25th of February. Your brother's got your bottle. You want to grab it off him? Yeah. For Leo, please. For Leo. For Leo. Oh, good Lord. What did I just do then? Wow. Well, nearly bent a card and I made him nearly take my face off. That's always a good thing. Isolation is awesome. For Leo. For Leo. For the 17th through till the 25th, please. What's coming in for the luscious Leo's week ahead? Yes, darling, hang on a minute, okay? For Leo. All right. Let's look at your week. Oh, this looks interesting. Oh, this looks very, very interesting. Bottom of the deck. Oh, Five of Swords. Okay. So this is very interesting. Weird. Leo, you've got a lot going on here. You've got a lot going on here. A lot going on here. The whole week for you guys, the underlying energy, Five of Swords. You go into battle here, real intellectual plane. I feel it's really about getting that out. Getting this ideal system or something very important to you. You want to get it out, but you want to be victorious here. You don't want to be the dejected. You want to be victorious here. It's a sense of it could go either way. That could go, you know, I hold the sword or I'm going to be pushed out on the banks. But it is going to come to one way or the other. The 17th, 18th, Thursday and Friday, the Knight of Cups, Leo, this is an invitation. This is a proposal. This is an offering here. And I'm seeing that this is very, very crucial for your week because it's all coming off the banks of this. Death stick time. Now, we are really moving forward here. there's this offering at the beginning of the week, the Thursday, Friday. There is a real sense of wanting to take this up, really wanting to see where this goes. It seems like this individual may actually be something that you're very much keen on. Because when I see Saturday and Sunday, we've got Aries energy now coming through with the Emperor. This is being very commanding, very authoritative. This is all the kings combined. You know, this is the one everyone comes to for their help, to get shit done. They're the fixer, you know, they know what needs to be done. It's that real sense, Leo, of you standing in your most proudest of time, I want to say. You've got everyone's attention, which we know Leo love that. But you also have their respect. You also have their backing, I want to say, their backing. You know, you're in a very fine place coming into this week with real offerings, real beginnings here. There's a real sense of something really starting here. We go to the rest of the week now with the Monday and Tuesday. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Blanket? 7 of Pentacles reversed. You know, there is a sense here of not having enough monetary material, not having enough to keep us going forward. Though there is this sense that things are very good. Everyone's coming to us for our help. We're very respected, very admired. Our word carries a lot of weight. But as we come into Monday, Tuesday, I feel that you're looking at the Pentacle, though, your monetary security, or maybe even your housing, I want to say, for some of you, or how you earn your crust. And it's like, I don't like doing this. And it's not paying off enough for this disdain, for this minuscule pentacle, you know what I'm saying? And as we go into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the King of Pentacle reverse, Leo, this is a real sense of getting caught into some sort of corruption or some underbelly situation here. I feel like someone's going to come forward to you with an offering or an ideal system or some sort of money-making scheme, Ponzi bullshit. And for a second, you're going to think about it because, you know, you've just come off the back of, you know, looking at it. Things aren't looking too pretty. And you want to be secure. You want to have that monetary, materialistic security. You really want that, Leo. And there's this sense of not having that. And then this person, this King of Pentacle reverse, comes in and really gives you an offering of something. Normally you wouldn't give it the time of day, but coming out of that energy of reflection through what you don't have, you may just be taken aside for a minute. Be very careful of that, because that's where the underlying energy for the week comes in. The victorious or the dejected. It's very easy to be standing there with the swords and then someone come up behind you and take your head off. It's all good while you're holding them, but if you're not looking all around, someone could quite easily, you know, exactly, the ego stroke. That's exactly right, Ellen. It's all about that for Leo. It's all about that. And it's just reaping through the week. And as you come into that end of the week with that pentacle, I'm seeing that it's really going to trip you a bit. And you may just get pulled into something that you would normally not even give energy to. So be careful as you hit that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Leo. Oh, Aquarius. And happy birthday to all the Aquariuses out there as well. If you're an Aquarius sun. Well, the 17th through to the 25th. Coming in for your beautiful week for Aquarius. Hope these are having a good one, and if you're having a birthday, I hope you're celebrating it to the highest and best of your abilities, because why bloody not? For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the 17th through to the 25th of February. I can't believe this month's nearly over. It's crazy. Where did it go? Whoa, wow. Well, if it's your birthday coming up, that's a very interesting first cut. Oh, guys, okay. Aquarius might be going through some stuff at the moment. the underlying energy for your whole week is that 9 of Wands reversed. There's a sense of, how can I put this? Obstacles, trouble, you know, I feel like you're feeling a bit off-put here, Aquarius. You've sort of got your nose out of joint a little bit. You know that there's something going on around you, some sort of deceitful, vengeful behaviour. Can't quite put your finger on it. Can't quite, you know, point it out and say, yep, that's it. But it's like an intuitional nudge, I want to say. That's, you know when you get that feeling like your ears are burning and people say someone's talking shit about you? It's that kind of thing. Something is intuitively like pinging. You're not quite sure what it's in regards to. There is obstacles here that you're facing throughout this week, and there is a sense of I cannot face it. I cannot tackle it head on. It's unseen. It's unheard, but you feel it. You feel it strong, I want to say. So Thursday, Friday, the 17th, 18th for Aquarius this week, we start off with the 3 of Swords. This is complete heartbreak. This is sorrow. This is real dispersion. This is bleeding out. This is real sense of real heartbreak, real pained energy. And this is literally like fresh. This hasn't even started to do anything yet. It's just happened. We're coming to Saturday and Sunday, and you are being quite commended by the crowd or by your peers or by people around you, I want to say, Aquarius. Saturday and Sunday, it's that real getting pats on back, you know, well done, triumph here, conquest here, and getting the accolades from the crowd, from your peers, family, friends, loved ones, be that as it may. Real celebratory energy, really coming in and being made an example of, and everyone's cheering you, you know, it's great. It's great. All eyes on you, loving that. As we come into Monday and Tuesday, though, things start to change. Monday and Tuesday, now we've got the 4 of Wands reverse. So we're coming out of that energy of, you know, everyone's, you know, real pats on back, you know, loving this shit. To Monday and Tuesday, we're looking at that 4 of Wands reverse. This is insecurity. This is an unfulfilled romance or a loss of that tranquility, that feeling of that won't carry on for too long, because I feel like the realization of problems with family, friend, relationship comes to bite it back in the ass, and it's that snap out of the rosy colored glasses syndrome of that was awesome to now I'm dealing with this shit again. But it's okay. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the end of the week for you, Libra's major arcana coming through. So you might have Libra in your chart, or, you know, maybe dealing with a Libra, either. Justice. This is that true sense of actual justice coming in here, a true unbiased decision being made. It may not necessarily go the way you want it to, but it's truly fair for all involved. There's a real sense here of justice coming in and making the decision, a third party coming in and saying, look, this is the way it's going to be done, and you can move forward with resolution with that. I feel like some of you may be going through maybe some like legal issue or court issue, or it's just about not seeing eye to eye in regard to something with another person. And it's like that sense of the contract's drawn. This is how it goes. It's that sense of someone coming in and saying, look, this is how it's done, wave the gavel, it's done. It's a real resolution here. It's a real sense of putting it to bed. And I feel like this is all entertained to that start of the week, this heartbreak, this dispersion, this real pained sorrow. And then by the end of the week, it's like, okay, now there has been judgment. Justice has come in. It's truly fair. I may not agree with it. I may not love it, but I can live with it. Now I take my step forward. Next week's, I think it's going to be very interesting for you, Aquarius, to be honest. I think that's where the real good shit's going to come for you. This is the groundwork week, okay? So good luck, because 3 of Swords starting that is never easy. Oh, speaking of the Libra is next. Wow. Ellen, all your signs are lining up, I think, today, my darling. Pisces was first, though. All right. So let's see what's coming in for my scale. For Libra, the 17th through to the 25th of Febs. Let's see what's happening for your week. What's coming in for Libra now. Ooh, a bit sticky. For Libra, please, for the 17th through to the 25th of Feb, what's coming in for their week? For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. All right, this should be interesting. Huh? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh. We got a lot of air. We've got 2 air, we've got 2 major, we've got a pentacle at the base. Okay. Oh, that first card, 10 of Swords, though. That's harsh. That's harsh. All right, Libra, your week coming in. 17th through to the 25th, the whole underlying energy for that week is that of the 4 of Pentacles reverse. Well, you're not hoarding, you're doing the exact opposite. You're spending it like it's made of water. You know, if you're going out, catching up with friends, you're the one flipping the bills. You're the one, you know, managing the pentacle, managing the monetary, or you're really at the moment of shouting those that have helped you get through some rather sticky, tough times. If you've got the pentacle in your hand, it's going out to those that are near and dear to you, I feel, to those that are important to you. You're shouting it back. You're paying it forward, so to speak. You start your week Thursday, Friday, the 17th, 18th with that 10 of Swords. This is real pain, ruin, being backstabbed, desolated, you know. Can't go any further. 10s are a completion of cycle, and you are completing this now, and you are about to release this, but it's that taking the last breath before new breath is breathed back into a cycle and you go back to a 1. Right now, it's that laying there still with it, with what's happened, that whole resolution of this is where it's at, and accepting that before releasing it. Saturday, Sunday, you're not feeling too great though. The Empress in reverse, Venus's energy coming through here on its head. There is a real sense here of not feeling fruitful, not feeling your best at the moment, feeling a bit down and out, feeling a bit skittled, I want to say. There could be a little bit of just lacking in fruitfulness, not feeling your best you. Maybe could be a bit of infidelity, maybe borderline-ish, maybe just getting out there, wanting to experience a lot, I want to say, even though you're not feeling your best. It's that sense of, you know, when you don't feel great and you reach for the Nutella jar and you find yourself with a spoon and eating the shit out of it at 3 a.m. in the morning. You don't remember making that decision, but somehow you're eating the Nutella jar at 3 a.m. in the morning. Definitely, my darling, definitely. This is that sense. It's that sense of, I don't feel very well. What can I do to make myself feel better? Even though it's not going to necessarily make you feel better, it will take your mind off of it for a while, though. It's that sense of a Band-Aid solution to something which is a much bigger problem, I feel. The Monday and Tuesday, 7 of Swords, you know, there is a sense of feeling like you've been hard done by or robbed here. This is the thief card. You know, someone coming in, taking a 3/4 portion, really taking something from you, something that was important, something that was really, really... It's like that expression, you know, trust is given so freely, but when broken, it can't be gifted so easily. It's that sort of sense. It's that sense of really having some sort of real principle system being taken from you. And this has really hurt you, Libra, I want to say. And it's actually left you on your head again, because we had that Empress inverted, and now at the end of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're looking at the High Priestess inverted. So this is making some improper judgments due to not following your own wisdom, not following your own intuition, a sense of being a little bit ignorant and short-sighted. The pained people hurt people kind of thing. It's that sense of, oh, you know, I've just had this wrongdoing. It keeps going on its head for you, Libra, because, you know, the 10 of Swords to the Empress in reverse, you know, I'm pained and I don't feel good about this, and I need to feel better. What can I do to maybe make myself feel better? And then you get this thief card of, you know, someone coming in, taking from you, taking something very important from you, and then you're on your head again, feeling really, really like I was just being short-sighted. I didn't foresee that, and it's actually reflected bad on myself. And during the whole week, I just feel like you're looking at it like, I give so much to others. Why the that feel like they've got to ruin me, pain me, take me down, take me out, take from me, steal from me, lie to me, use me, manipulate me, or pull the wool over my face. When if they just asked, I would gift my last dollar, I would give my last breath, I would do. If you just came like forward towards me instead of crafty shit. Because these swords, you know, this crafty shit, I just get this sense of Libra's had enough of people not being upfront with it the way it is. They just want reality of the real, of the truth, and just say it like it is, baby. You know what I mean? Say it like it is. I feel like that's what Libras want us to scream from the rooftop this week. Say it like it is. Scorpio now. Scorpio 17th through to the 25th. Tough week, Libra. You'll be right. For Scorpio now, 17th through to the 25th. It's been a weird round of readings. What do you know? Everyone's going for something different. For Scorpios, 17th through to the 25th of Feb 2023. Let's see what's coming in for our beautiful Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for the 17th through to the 25th of February 2022. My God, where's it gone? Oh, Scorpio. Ooh. Yous might be having a bit of a better week. Oh, okay, till I looked at that one. Whew. You've got a lot of Libra coming through. You may have Libra in your chart, or there's some sort of connectional tie there, I want to say, because you've got some of the same cards. Because the bottom of... Wow, you really do. Bottom of the deck, underlying energy for your week, Ten of Swords. Feeling pain, feeling ruined, feeling like you've been backstabbed, you've been left to bleed out. Not a soul is coming for Scorpios. Rescue, help. You feel like they all put a sword in your back, basically, and you are feeling quite pained, quite ruined, Scorpio, this week. You are feeling quite down and out. But it starts off in a different story, in a different light. Thursday, Friday for Scorpio, the Ace of Cups. This is a fresh new beginning. This is some sort of offering that's come in at Thursday, Friday week start. And you're real happy about this. This is going to bring great abundance. You're looking very positive about this. This is going to bring fulfillment, joy, fertility, opulence, beauty, overflowing, you know, pleasure. Woo. I like it. You're pretty liking it too, Thursday, Friday. And you want to invest in this. You want to give yourself to this new seed of beginning. But then we get to Saturday, Sunday as we push through the weekend. Oof, Three of Swords reverse. Now this is where it hits you hard, I feel, because this is that sense of, oopsie daisy, I made a mistakey. Let me just pull back out of that real fast. It's like when you think someone's really nice and then you realize they're fucking crazy. And you want to pull out faster than... Wow, you want to pull out fast. So this is that sense of, oh shit, some alienation here. You want to step away from it. You really want to, you've made a mistake. There's incompatibility here. You feel that this won't work. This is confused why you thought that it was such a good idea when you first saw it. It was... because when you got close to it, you started to freak out, Scorpio. You started to freak out. And you're like, whoa, anxiety level went boom, boom, boom. Clinger on aisle 5 kind of situation. You freaked out and you stepped back. You stepped back so fast that you nearly fell off of it, I want to say, because... on Monday, Tuesday, we got that Page of Pentacles reverse sweeps. So, Scorpio, you stepped off that so bad that you just... you ran like the clappers. This is that sense of, that was such illogical thinking. You're really on your head about it and you're thinking, what the hell? Now you just, it's unfavorable news and you don't like that situation that you've just tried to get yourself out of. So as you come into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Scorpio, you're like, whoa, I made a big doozy. Oh, it was a big doozy. We need to get back into our intuitive self, Scorpio says, because that was crazy situation and I don't want to go through something like that and that doesn't feel too good to me. So you're like, wow. Yes, it is very deep, this one, actually, honey. It's definitely a Scorpio read, that's for sure. Real heavy Scorpio. You want wisdom here. You want to be intuitively guided. You want to be in control of this side of it and the other side of it. But you want to manage this in a very ease-flowing way, like breathing air. You don't want to be, you know, like a duck on the water, you know, it looks all graceful, but underneath their feet are flurrying like a fig shit, you know. You just want to to flow through you, around you, and back around. It's that sense of real timing, real phase of it, and the real fruitfulness that comes from that, and holding some back to yourself, not having to explain it all, just letting it work the way it works because you know it works, following your own intuition, your knowledge, your wisdom, and really being set in that. It's also that sense of everything's very platonic right now. Everything, you're seeing everything in a very platonic light at the moment. You have cares for things. You have well wishes for things. But are you really in love in that way with something right now? I kind of want to say no. You're more of the guiding star than the sun to others at the moment. You're the one there for the support. You're the one there for the guidance. You're the one to lead them through the path of the unknown. They may get a little hitched on you, Scorpio, I want to say. They may love the fact that you are helping people like that, for example. But to you, it's a duty rather than more than that, if that kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? It's your wisdom. You know what needs to be done and you're doing it to a T. Others may see that as advancement in other areas. So I might just put that in there as a little sideboard, because it's not a bad week. It starts off a little crazy, I feel, and you do want to sidestep some sort of opportunity or some person here. You're like, nah. You just want to be in your wisdom. You want to be in control. You want it to all be managed well and neat, and not have to deal with any craziness. I want to say any extras. Hey, I don't blame you. I could sign myself up to that too. Oh, Cancer now. Our crabbies. Lovely. For the crabs, the 17th through to the 25th. I hope you guys have a good reading. Crabbies, I feel like crabs have been through it a little bit lately, I must admit. The Cancer. What's coming for the 17th through to the 25th of Feb? Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for the Cancer. All right. I've got a feeling this is going to be interesting. For Cancer, 17th through to the 25th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. See if I'm right. Oh, yeah, it's fucking interesting. Oh, I like it. Oh. Whoa, what? Whoa. Sure. All right. I gotta say what I see. All right. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Then we've got the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Empress on its head, and the Page of Swords. Oh, Cancer. What you got going on? Oh, I'm excited for you, darlings. Thursday, and that pops me Irish. Thursday and Friday, Cancer. Oh, I'm so happy. Underlying energy for the week. We'll start there. Queen of Swords. The whole week, Cancer. You're in control. You may be coming off a little icy. You may be coming off a bit detached, okay? But you need to say it as it is. And you need to be clear about that fact. You don't want any confusion about where you stand, about what you want, but more importantly, what you expect. You're being like the tip of a knife. There is, it's not off by a millimeter, it's exact point. And you're driving that point verbally, intellectually, through people, like knives. Now, you may be coming off a little crash, you may be coming off a little bit raw, you may be coming off a bit rude. Make no apologies for that, because you're just trying to get out what your expectations are, because you don't want to be effed around. You want it point blank period. And people may call you a little icy, people may say that you're emotionally out of whack, but you're not. You just don't want any room for misunderstanding or misinterpretation. And this is why. Thursday, Friday, Cancer, the Knight of Swords. This is forceful movement forward. This is bravado. This is strength dash force. This is going so fast, faster than the speed of light. There is that sense of not knowing what to do when you get there. Exactly right, the star in the Hermit's Lantern. Exactly right, Ellen. You don't know what you're going to do when you get there. But you know right now what is needed is the movement of the action of swiftness, through force though, through really pounding through it, real superiority. Then we go to Saturday, Sunday, and now we have that Knight of Wands. Just looking at these two cards like this, you know, and they're both trailing each other. This is a journey, an advancement. It may be moving around a bit of residency as well, but I do see that I feel, Cancer, you might have two options here, two very different ways of going about something, or two very different people that are trying to vie for your attention. And you're very keen. You're very keen to see what's going on here, what these can pull out for you. You know what I mean? With that Knight of Wands, I really, really feel a very passionate connection here. Whereas with the Knight of Swords, you're very intellectually stimulated. The Knight of Wands isn't as intellectually stimulating, but mighty fun to view upon, if you know what I'm saying. Whereas that Knight of Swords, maybe not so viewable, but very, very intellectually stimulating. Really gets you thinking, really fluffs you a bit there. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I know, wow, it's a hot reading. This is a hot one. Monday, Tuesday, the Empress in reverse. You're feeling very, very gluttoned for options. Some of you may have been a bit naughty and dabbled in both of the biscuits, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, we'll just put it there. You might have dabbled both biscuits. You might have ate both ends of the Tim Tam in that one cup of coffee. Oh, so naughty. But for the rest of yous are just feeling like, wow, glutton for options. I could have it all, and some of yous will have it all. You will taste all of the cakes on the table. But there is a sense of, it's done now kind of thing. That was fun. I don't feel like either of these options will be very long term. It's going to be more, wow, how delicious. And I could really, really be quite naughty and very fertile in my way of being infidelity-ish and just taste all of the cakes on the table. And I make no apologies for doing so. Hey, Jean, my love. Thank you for joining us. It's that real sense of wanting to dabble bad. And then we got that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then you're being very vigilant. You're looking around. You're taking a lot of knowledge from this about what these people have told you, and you're moving forward with that. You're not holding any lantern or any tie to these two individuals. I feel like the process was fun. It was good. But it sort of ends there for you. You can reinvest in it if you want. The options are open, I feel. But it's more what you've learned from this. You've learned a lot about these two characters, I feel. And you're moving forward with that sense of really understanding that people do have some secrets. And people sometimes speak their secrets when they're in bed. And you're having a bit of a chuckle to yourself, Cancer. And you make no apologies for this. Oh, I haven't had a reading like that in a while, Cancer. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, I do feel that you've got a couple of options here, Cancer. And you might just want to just dabble in it all because it's available. And hey, why not? Why not? For the rest of you, it's about moving forceful with a change here on a journey of movement through change of residency or a change in general in itself. But it is very, very deep. Either way the storyline runs, I feel, for you, Cancer. All right, who are we doing next? Oh, Aries. All right, Aries. Here we go, my darlings. I hope you're doing well, Jean, and happy Valentine's Day as well for Monday. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. I'm currently in isolation at the moment because I have the disease. That sounded worse than what it... Yeah, I got the COVID. Yeah, that did. It blew my mind too, Ellen. It really did. For Aries now, for the Rams, 17th through to the 25th. What have we got coming in for your week? for Aries. For the 17th through to the 25th of Feb. All right, Aries. Oh, okay. Oh, all right, Aries. You're struggling. All right, Aries, you having a completely different week to what we've been reading so far. Underlying energy for your week for the 17th through to the 25th is Scorpionic energy on its head, the Death card in reverse. Oh, Aries. There is a lack of transformational change here. You're in a state of ennui to following the same pattern of cycles, and you are getting quite sick of it. You want change, you want transformation, but you're just not able to bring it in. You really feel like you're flicking mud here. And I feel like every area of life is starting to be affected by this. It's really affecting all the cogs of your machinery. This is why I say this. Thursday, Friday, the 17th, 18th, we've got that Three of Pentacles reverse. We're being very sloppy. We're being very mediocre. We're not collaborating well with other people. We're not on the same ideal systems. We don't want to work with others. We're pulling back. And when we do work with others, we're being very sloppy, very mediocre. We're not giving our energy to this very well at all. We are being, throw our hands up and just say, F it, basically. You just really are giving up, Aries, and it's sad. For Saturday and Sunday, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, you're feeling like destiny has forgotten you. You feel like bad odds are just coming in constantly, that you just can't bring anything into, give you a chance, to have a roll of the dice. You feel like it's dead in the water before it even got a chance to breathe or swim. It's that real sense of nothing I do can get something working here. It's just the sense that the cogs aren't meeting each other. They're just not working. And you are getting so frustrated with this, Aries, I want to say, because Monday and Tuesday, you know, now we've got that Nine of Wands reverse. There's a real sense of, how can I put this? Real sense of irony, I want to say. You want the change. At the moment, you can't even get your wheels to grip the mud. You're just flicking it everywhere. You're getting frustrated to the point where everything's an obstacle, everything's narking you, everything's grinding your gears, everything's pissing you off, and you're writing it off before you've even had a chance to do it. This is where that Nine of Wands is coming in reverse, because I feel like you're feeling very unstable because of this. And I feel like people are starting to talk, starting to gossip, and it's making you feel even more unstable. And you're getting up in it like, oh, now everyone else is seeing it. And, oh, I want change so bad. And, oh, I'm getting so frustrated. And because of your frustration, you're making errors as well, which is compounding this issue. It's just adding fuel to this fire. You're getting so fired up. Like, you're starting to fire up. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Aries, you kind of come to the point where you throw your hands up, you cross them in front of you, and you just go, look, nothing is enticing me. Nothing here do I want. Okay, there are some offerings, but everything is meh. I just don't like it. I just don't want it. I don't want to invest in it. I don't want to choose it. Everything's just making you bitter right now. You are very bitter right now. You're really carrying a big fucking chip on your shoulder. It's a big one, Aries. You feel hard done by, but your biggest, hardest issue right now is yourself, I want to say. You want things, you can't have them, or you can't make them work for you, and you're getting so frustrated that you're actually compounding this issue. You're throwing fuel onto a very hot Aries head, and you're burning yourself, and that's pissing you off even more. And that's why you're in the same rut, because you're the rat on wheel syndrome. I'm sorry, Aries, but this week is more spin and mud, I'm afraid. You're not getting no traction here with the attitude you've got going at the moment. It's not working for you. You're actually working as your own worst enemy. I know every Aries is going to want to dish me now, but I got to call it like I see it, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, bull gang, Tauruses now. 17th through to the 25th. What's coming in for your week? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus of the Taurus. Our beautiful bulls. How are we doing? See how your week's looking from 17th through to the 25th of Feb for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Taurus. Here we go. Oh, that Empress in reverse. She's been visiting us a lot. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Taurus just shocked me. The Empress reverse, Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Underlying energy, Knight of Cups reversed. Taurus. I feel for you, this is double pained. It's like window pained. It's been pained twice and you're about to walk straight into it. Twice. Didn't learn the first time and you're going to get burnt the second time again. Just as bad. This is bad. Knight of Cups reverse, underlying energy for Taurus this whole week. There is some trickery here. Someone's like coming in, promising a lot. They're swindling, they're cunning, they've got their own agenda. They're not there for you. They're there for what they can get. This is the player. This is dealing with someone that is very selfish, very self-absorbed, very, very nasty. Can be a little nasty. They just want what they want when they want it. I feel like this might be someone you're dealing with or an attitude of yourself, Taurus, that you're trying to manage here. Because the beginning of the week, Thursday, Friday, Empress in reverse, Taurus, you're coming into this weekend with the real sense of lacking in feeling good, lacking in fruitfulness, lacking in anything that you really want to invest in, especially love. You feel like things aren't good for you right now. They're not fruitful. It's not a good time to invest in love or in anything femininity. I want to say you're being a very masculine energy. I want to say right now, you don't want to nurture anything. You don't want to comfort anything right now. You don't want to help anything grow right now. You feel very dry, dull, unfruitful. You feel like anything that, if you're gifted a plant, looking at it would make it die. It's that sense of nothing will grow for me right now. Nothing is good for me right now. But Saturday and Sunday, you've got a lot of warmth in you. The Queen of Wands, Taurus. You are a very warm person. You are very, very charming, graceful. You know, you can really pull out the stops when you want to. And you do have lovely qualities of yourself, Taurus. A lot of warmth, a lot of love, a lot of charm, a lot of grace, a lot of investment here. And you could be a great host. You know, people can really flock to you when you just start putting yourself out there. Monday, Tuesday, maybe this is why you don't put yourself out there much. You know, 5 of Pentacles. Monday, Tuesday is that of destitution, loss, being pushed out in the cold due to a third party, someone else coming in and taking your spot. And then we look at that last card, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 of Cups with that 5 of Pentacles. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The 5 days of this 8-day reading I'm doing is these 2 5s. 5s of that, of trying to have versatility through some bad shit. The 5 of Cups is that of grief, loss. You know, it's a sense of crying over spilt milk a little bit too, because there is still 2 cups and you can feel the other 3 from the billabong and move forward. But you are too grief-stricken, too in that loss of the grief to see the prosperity. All you see is the loss of the love, the loss of the fluid in the cup, the loss. It's all fallen to the floor. And the fact that you've lost some real security here, Taurus, some real monetary. You've lost your place and you've lost your heart. You feel like you don't have a place to lay your hat and your heart is just not beating in the sequence anymore. I feel like someone that you had invested in, someone you had known a very long time, has shown you how deplorable sometimes human beings can be, and have left you in a spot of being a bit destitute and being very grief-stricken. Whether it's something they took from you, something they've done to you, or something they've done to someone else which has, you know, affected you indirectly, sort of thing. I feel like this person really swindled the shit out of you, Taurus, and they really took you for a ride. And right now, you're just in the state of loss. Loss of security, monetary, and heart of it. You're hurting right now, Taurus. But I feel like you will bounce back. I'm very keen to see the next week's reading for you. Okay? Big hugs on them 2 5s, because that's That's harsh. No one wants that. The final sign I think we're up to. Yes, we are. The final sign. And of course it would be Gemini. Gems. Oh, me righty butch fell asleep. Oh, my tarot must be that invigorating. Baby's taking a nap. Well, so long as I'm doing something for you, bub. All right, so Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Final sign. The 17th through to the 25th. And thank you again, Jean and the lovely Ellen, for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Good to touch base with you guys. And yes, I am still here. I am still alive. I'm just hiding. The Gemini now. For the 17th through to the 25th of Feb, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of my beautiful Geminis. Let's kick it. Oh, gems. Your ruler just came through on its head. Oh, wow. Gemini. Jeez, your week. The whole underlying energy is that of corruption. King of Pentacles reverse. Corruption, using any means to get that desired end. Someone that is very unfaithful, someone that is very, very prime of self and getting a pentacle off someone else's back or getting some sort of security off someone else's back. I always look at him as the dodgy accountant that lifts dollars out of people's accounts. Like, I always see the King of Pentacles reversed as this little snitch going, I'm going to take $10 from that one's account and like $20 from that one's account. And they're sitting on this pile of money like a troll. I don't know why. It's got nothing to do with the virus. I've always looked at it like that. But there is this sense of some sort of corruption through monetary. Someone taking something off the top when they shouldn't be touching it at all. Someone being a bit tricky. Thursday, Friday, the beginning of the week for Gemini. As I said, Mercury's energy coming through on its head here, the Magician reverse. This is the trickster. This is the one that uses the sleight of hand to gain something through trickery, through contradictions, through sleight of hand, through the master of manipulation. This is the master of manipulation. And I'm seeing, Gemini, whether you're doing this or you're dealing with this, there's some real corruption and trickery and sleight of hand going on here. And you're starting to stress about it. Saturday, Sunday, the 8 of Swords, you are in crisis, conflict. You feel imprisoned by this. I feel like this person, if this is another person you're dealing with, they've got you by the short and hairies. You don't know how to tackle this. You don't know how to broach this. You're conflicted. You're scared, and you feel imprisoned. You feel in crisis mode here. You're all up in your head too, which isn't helping you, Gemini, to see fact from fiction. You are just, whoa, you're spinning out a little bit, I want to say. Monday, Tuesday's energy, we have the sign of Taurus coming through now, the Hierophant reversed. You have sacrificed a lot, I want to say, to the point you may have gone without a lot. But there is a sense here of a lack of understanding the truth of it here. I feel like you're so crisis and conflicted at the moment, Gemini, that when Monday and Tuesday's energy comes in, you're sort of looking at everything as being, you've been very foolish. You've exercised it to the point of stupidity. You've been overly generous to the point where you've been so susceptible to other people's things that you feel very vulnerable. You feel very frail. You feel very used. You feel very renunciated. You feel just really a little bit, why did I give so much to another when they've just taken from me or lied to me or deceived me or they've pissed you off, Gemini, they've pissed you off. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're like, I've had it. You want the knowledge, you want the wisdom, and you want to follow it seamlessly. The High Priestess. This is really the sense of getting back in touch with your intuition and following that. This is sound judgment, using your common sense, getting out of your head and seeing things for what they are, the foresight, the intuitional points, the perception, and being self-reliant enough on self to follow through with the action that is needed at the time. You may be coming off a bit emotionless. That's okay. because you're all about everything being platonic at the moment anyway. You don't want to invest in things that way right now anyway, Gemini. You're all about being of solid wisdom, of solid stance and solid judgment. It's all about the wisdom and the solid judgment and the knowledge and being solid in that and not needing to waver and backing yourself, Gemini. You're backing yourself because you're the only one that's in your corner right now. You're the only one you can trust because everything around you reeks of excuse me, conspiracy, corruption, sleight of hand, use, abuse, borderline takey. And it's not for your highest of good. And you've dealt with this before, I feel, and you're so damn sick of it, of the corruption, of people's personal vengeance or personal need to get something out of you for free or get a leg up. Gemini doesn't want to leg up anyone anymore, I feel. Gemini just wants to be in control and for it all to work, to have the wisdom, to make the judgment and to move forward and to be solid in that fact, not to be dispelled by anyone else and their trickery or get caught up in anyone's corruption. Well, that is all of the signs for the 17th through to the 25th of February. Wow, I made it through it and my voice didn't falter, so yay for Red's voice. Thank you, Ellen, again so very much for joining me, and the one and only, the beautiful Jean. Where would we be without you, my darling? I love you both so very much, and I hope you have a wonderful and, more importantly, a very, very safe week, okay, guys? I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods, but for God's sakes, be safe, okay? I love you all, and thank you so much again for joining me here with Redsky, me on Righteous Readings, and I can't wait to see you on the next round. Well, then, everyone, be kind to yourself and be kind to those around you because you just never know, okay? I love you all. Take care. Be well and safe. Bye.